I am Kenneth from Sirius. I am the voice for the message. The message is from SaLuSa for March 1st, 2013. In many parts of the world, the old energies are collapsing, and with it will come the opportunity for them to be replaced by the new paradigm. It is, as you might say, waiting in the wings as much work has been carried out to ensure it is ready to take over. It brings with it a degree of uncertainty, as for a time all you will see are the signs of disintegration. The euro is very unstable and some other currencies are not holding up very well. It all points to a great change that will also force the banks to revise their methods of trading. They have seen it coming but try to ward off the inevitable, but it will be to no avail. There is already agreement amongst many countries to the proposed changes, and it is simply a matter of waiting for the right moment to go ahead. Before long, disclosure will take place, but do not expect it to be far-reaching in the initial stages. It will take time to peel away the secrecy that abounds where anything concerns extraterrestrials and UFOs. However, once the truth starts to come out, the floodgates will open where we are concerned and our past contacts that have been made with you. It will take time to release the truth about your government's involvement with the Greys, and their use of advanced technology given to them. Our main desire is that our presence is officially admitted, with the assurance that at all times our contact has been peaceful with a view to helping humanity. We live by the light and have observed the protocol and laws of God in our dealings with you. In time you will learn much about our involvement with you over thousands of years, and you will find that we have acted as your guardians. We have monitored your growth, and have helped you overcome obstacles that may have seriously held back your evolution. There is of course a limit as to how far we can go, as we must not interfere in situations where you are reaping your own karma. We have to stand back, but it does not prevent us from trying to ease your experience by continually sending you love and light. Now we closely accompany you through what will prove to be a very active time, when we are allowed to draw closer to you. You frequently see our craft, and often in great numbers, as we continue our cleansing of your atmosphere, and keep our eyes upon those who are still determined to cause trouble. In the past there have been many references to arresting those who are the ringleaders of the Dark Ones, and steadily they have been rounded up. You have also heard of containment, and in this way we have been able to severely restrict their activities. Mass arrests were considered likely to evoke panic amongst you, as few would have had any knowledge of why it was happening. So we have opted for gradual changes and placed our representatives, who are our allies, in positions that give more control to those of the light. However, once we can come out openly, you will then see rapid changes taking place for which we have long been prepared. We assure you that you will eventually enjoy all of the benefits that have been promised to you, and we will be doing all we can to assist you. It is important that you give of your energy to all that is pure and positive, without expending it on matters relating to the Illuminati and their actions. Their time is now very limited, as their actions are being curtailed until they can be completely stopped. They no longer represent the threat that they used to, and beings of light are limiting their power so that they can be kept under control. We cannot yet cause the media to start reporting fairly and accurately, but that will come, and no longer will you have any doubts regarding the news you are given. In most of these matters we do look to you to get things started, thus allowing us by the law of attraction to join you. You came to Earth to experience duality, and you are still experiencing some of the fallout, even so it has completed its cycle. There are uncompleted actions that bring the dark energy to light for cleansing, and this is where you come in. With 12.21 you had as very pointed focus, but now that has passed, it is more open, as you have many events to experience and not sure when they will take place. We would say focus on your collective understanding on all that is to come of the higher vibrations. You will then be doing as much as can be asked of you, and speeding up the changes. With so much debt in the world, it is clear that there is only one answer to your problems, and that is complete debt forgiveness. It is part of a plan you know as Nasara, and along with abundance will quickly establish a flourishing community. The real answers to your problems are relatively simple, but finding the right people to introduce them is not so easy. You will have to look to massive changes that will accompany the governmental changes, and then all things will be possible. You will have noticed already that time continues to speed up, and before you know where you are, events will suddenly indicate that the era of big changes has commenced. By then we expect to have been acknowledged and will be active with you, so that we can join forces and make quick progress. The celebrations will come when appropriate, but world peace is essential as all dangers of warlike actions must cease. We have the means and the authority to enforce it if it is deemed necessary. There is no way that any interference will be tolerated, and when the cleansing is complete we do not in fact anticipate any trouble at all. You see, dear ones, that there has been no letting up of our involvement in your ascension, that proceeds ever onwards to take you into the golden age. Time for you has dominated your lives, but as you immerse yourselves more into the higher vibrations, so it will have less importance. You will begin to understand the concept of all being in the now, and you will simply go with the flow. We know you are used to working to plans of how to use your time, but when you can allow things to happen naturally without having any rigid thoughts on the matter, life will flow much more easily for you. It is difficult for you to contemplate life without time as you understand it now, but you will feel absolutely free and enjoy a life that is peaceful and fulfilling. As your perception of time changes, so will your experiences. I am Kenneth from Sirius, and feel blessed to have this communication with you. I send it with love and light on behalf of the Galactic Federation of Light.